Hey, what's going on, guys? Beast on Mono bringing you yet again another gameplay commentary. And whoop! Oh, no C4. I was looking for that double or triple kill, but I didn't get it. But oh well, I'll make up for it later on in this gameplay. You're gonna be using the RH70 for those of you who actually want to watch the gameplay. I know a lot of you probably minimize the video because a lot of people have been saying. I've been reading a lot of, not my comments, but I know a lot of people like to minimize videos and just listen to us commentators talk. Hey, that's fine. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just glad you're watching my video, and I appreciate all you guys for all the support you actually give me on my content. It's a lot of fun to interact with you guys. So, with that out of the way, in this gameplay, I'm using the RH70 suppressed, and I know you guys are probably like, why would you put a suppressor on a shotgun? It basically reduces its deadliness up close. I mean, it does and it doesn't. It depends on how you have to use it. It's more of a flanking weapon now because it has a suppressor in it. Or on it rather, and you can get up behind people and they won't even know because all they hear is a pew pew. By the time they hear that, they're dead, and then by the time they hear that and you maybe have shot a teammate or something, they can't react because you already got the second shot off in their back. And it's a very fun weapon to rush with and flank behind people. It's very effective, especially on Nuketown apparently, which shotguns and SMGs should dominate this match, but you see people using all kinds of weapons, LMGs, assault rifles, especially snipers and all that good stuff. People are using a wide variety of weapons in this game, and it's a good time. Sometimes you can have fun, sometimes you don't. It's whatever. If you're not having fun, get the heck out of the match. That's all I say. But with that out of the way, I guess we can go ahead and talk into what I was going to say today. So, I've been playing some Black Ops 2 lately. I've been kind of staying away from the multiplayer because, like I said, I was a little bit burnt out on it. I've just been playing a lot of zombies on the map Buried, and I've talked about this map a little bit, I think, maybe. I talked about it. Buried. It's a lot of fun. For those of you who haven't played it, you should check it out. It's actually a pretty fun zombies map to play. I really like it. I've been playing with my friend Dylan from school or whatever, and his older brother Dalton. And some of my other friends, let's see, I'm trying to think who I've been playing with. I've been playing with a lot of people. It's a fun time. If you guys are somewhat into zombies, and even if you may not think you're into zombies, that map is pretty awesome. It's fun. And, with that being said, and I know I'm stuttering here a little bit, but I'm trying to think. So I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing all kinds of games. I haven't really been playing the multiplayer in Call of Duty, and thank God I have a bunch of gameplays saved up because I have like 30 or so gameplays saved up. So I'll be getting those to you guys, but I'm going to be trying to play some more Battlefield 3. I have the Close Quarters DLC installed now, so I'll be bringing you guys some pretty fast-paced action gameplay, hopefully with that. I like using shotguns on maps like that, and I think I'm about to unlock the Splice 12 shotgun, which is going to be fun because that was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and 3, for those of you who obviously know that, but it's cool because they brought it into Battlefield, and that's one of my favorite shotguns in the world. I like it just because it looks really mean, and it's just an awesome shotgun. And I've used it a little bit in Battlefield 3, and it's a lot of fun. I hope they bring it back in Battlefield 4. I'm sure they will because they've had it in Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 so far, and I'm hoping that in the next Call of Duty and Call of Duty Ghosts they bring the Splice 12 back too, because it's just an iconic shotgun. A lot of people are like, when you think shotgun or a really mean badass shotgun, what do you think? A Splice 12. That's what comes to mind whenever I first think of a badass shotgun. So nonetheless, about shotguns, this isn't going to be really a shotgun talk, but more or less just kind of a rambling on just some of my thoughts about the next Call of Duty. So I guess I'll talk about Ghost again because I haven't really talked about it much. The only time I've ever actually talked about Ghost was kind of the things I want to see it in Ghost. Like my wish list series, for those of you who don't know, I have a series on that for the new subscribers. You can go check that out. I have it in a playlist. I might actually put an annotation up on the screen right now on the top right corner, right there. You guys can check that out. For those of you, I should have it updated, but anyway, I want to go ahead and talk about Ghost because the thing that I am slightly concerned about, and it's not necessarily Ghost in general, but it's Call of Duty, where the Call of Duty is heading. I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty Finest Hour. For those of you who don't know, it came out in late 2001, early 2002. Of course, I didn't get into Call of Duty multiplayer until about Call of Duty 4 because it was the one that I actually thoroughly enjoyed. Had a bunch of fun, and great memories on that game. World at War as well. A lot of the previous Call of Duties, but mainly Call of Duty 4 and World at War. I just had my best memories of Call of Duty on those two games alone. And then it slowly progressed into something that I was slowly getting more and more familiar with the game and getting more and more familiar with all the, I guess you can say, BS things that are in the game. And as gamers, we don't like to get killed by BS, and that's pretty obvious, especially if you're mildly or extremely competitive. I consider myself somewhat of a competitive gamer because I don't like to lose, but at the same time, I'll try and be nice and, say, hey, good game if you actually used orthodox weapons, I guess you can say. But if you use cheap tactics to beat me, it does rather get on my nerves. But as would that get along, that would get on a lot of people's nerves that are, competitive if, an enemy wins and they talk smack and they're using extremely unfair weapons. And I know you're thinking, well, you can use it too, and that's very true. But I like to not necessarily challenge myself, but I don't like to use the weapons that are extremely unbalanced because they're not fun to me. I don't have any fun using a weapon that's basically a cakewalk to use. I'm sure a lot of you can understand that. I mean, the way I see it, if you want to use a gun that's extremely powerful, save that for like the MLGs and the people that compete in game battles and stuff. It's kind of like that. I mean, I don't like when people try so hard just to win. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying hard, but when you use weapons that are very unbalanced, it just gets really annoying. But I don't know. Feel free to leave your comments down below. What do you think about people that use very cheap tactics? I'll go ahead and give an example. In Sit Rep in Modern Warfare 3, the people that crouch walk so you can't hear them, but they can hear you halfway across the map. And Modern Warfare 3, especially in Search and Destroy, turned into nothing but recon spamming, flashbangs with crouch walking guys around corners and stuff, and it's just no fun for the most part. I've tried to go back and play it, and it's just a no-go, man. But, that kind of does concern me with Call of Duty Ghost. I'm going to think, honestly, if Call of Duty Ghost is not at least somewhat enjoyable for the most part of its life cycle, I may go on to another series. I hate saying this because I've supported Call of Duty, the whole franchise, for so long, but I honestly think if Call of Duty Ghost isn't that good, like if I don't like it, I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm tired of wasting money on games that they just don't want to fix some of the major issues that we've seen in the past two Call of Duties. They just seem like they just ignore the issues, and I don't like that. And I want you guys, I want them to care about us as fans of the series. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about that. I might make a part 2 to this, but as always, have an awesome day, and of course, I will see you in the next one.